What's up, Fortress Dwellers? Manny Brandon with Manny Fitness Fortress, the Citadel of Power. That's right, guys. Today we're going to talk about what we need to do to get America back, guys. All right. First, we're going to start off with how to redeem America's health, from our water and our food to our exercise, and what RFK, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s top 5 health concerns for America is. All that, we're going to get into it right now. And this guy don't just preach it, he lives the life. He's not a hypocrite like a lot of people think. All that coming up right now. Thank you so much for following me, for subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video. All of us as Americans have concerns with a lot of our foods being highly tainted, processed, where the same versions, similar versions in other countries are clean versions. They don't have the red $40 and so on and so forth. But first thing we'll talk about is, how to reclaim our health as Americans. One of the main things is we got to get back to healthy foods. One of our RFK's concerns is the food and nutrition, our diet. And the way to really get back to the way America used to be is to attack our processed foods. As Americans, we got to stop eating processed foods. As American mothers, we have to stop giving our kids and our youngins, Lucky Charms, Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, all those very colorful foods with all the red 40 dyes, that are responsible for a myriad of health conditions. As adolescents grow up, I'm not gonna get into what they actually are because I don't want the video to be taken down, but you know what it is, ADHD and hyper, activity and stuff like that. They weren't surging in the numbers that they are now. They didn't have these kind of numbers back in the 80s and the 90s. So we have to be concerned about what we're feeding our kids as parents, especially during breakfast time and lunch. When your kids are going to school, if you can manipulate the situation, if you can make their lunch and have them take it to school, you need to do that because you can control their macros, you can control the calories, you control whether they're eating processed foods or whole foods. Make your kids lunch. All right, if they're homeschooled, make your kids lunch. Make them lunch. That eliminates a lot of processed options, and from our food to whether it's dinner, lunch, breakfast, which is highly inflammatory. Breakfast is probably one of the worst meals of the day for Americans, the way we eat, because most breakfasts in America is danishes, bagels, processed carbohydrates, the bread. It's backwards. You're not supposed to eat carbs the first thing in the morning, whether you're getting up at 9 o'clock and eating a regular breakfast, or whether you're doing intermittent fasting. The first thing in your body is not supposed to be processed carbs. That's the worst thing you can put in your body. The first thing after fasting, whether you're waking up from a sleep, is veggies or protein. Veggies, plant-based foods, and proteins, or one or the other. And then after you've lined your intestinal tract with, fiber, phytonutrients, activated your digestive system, you're starting out your meals and your digestion with no spike in insulin. Now, after you do that, if you want to have a bagel later on, or something like that, then eat your carbohydrates after your fruits, lean proteins like sardines, avocados. Eat that after your lean proteins and veggies and fruits. That's the order, guys. So the first thing is to readjust the food nutrition, the whole system. The nutrition pyramid is upside down. You're trying to market eating highly processed carbs, and they're trying to demonize eggs, grass-fed steak, which is loaded up with tons of minerals, vitamins, and nutrients, and highly processed foods are that's the superstar right now. That's what they're marketing. Processed foods have to be destroyed. We got to stop buying them. We got to start reading the labels on our foods. All right. Second thing is ending chronic disease, ending the chronic disease epidemic in America. The end result is we go to the doctors, they get diagnosis, this, that, or the other, and they give us these meds, and they say this will help treat the condition. We don't want to treat it. We want to heal ourselves of it. All right, we want to eliminate it. That's all the little white boys, the evil white boys in the medical folks want to do is treat it so they can have a customer for life. We want to eradicate it and heal it. And God put everything on this earth to heal whatever we need, whatever we succumb to, whatever ailments and whatever, sickness. And we have a chance to, we have the ability to destroy it with the nutrition that comes from the ground and comes from organic animal proteins. We have the ability to heal all that. All right. So the disease comes from food. Food is the number one killer in America indirectly. It's like the number one. You can die of obesity. You can die of high blood pressure. You can even die of heart attack, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, a lot of neurological and mental illnesses, Alzheimer's, dementia, and all those things that you can die from come from the inappropriate consumption of the wrong foods. We got to get the processed foods out of our diet. We got to buy things without red 40 dye. I'm serious, ladies. Any sweet dessert or bakery item you buy, you have to read the labels. If sugar is in the ingredient label, from the first ingredient to like the fifth, you need to throw it out. Do not buy it. They created something that was worse than sugar, high fructose corn syrup. If high fructose corn syrup is anywhere in the ingredient label, you got to throw it out. These, when we eat them, we inadvertently give ourselves inflammatory intestines, inflammatory, just the whole digestive tract, organs. We inflame, we inflame our bodies when we eat these. So inadvertently, this causes things like cancer, inflammation, digestive issues. You can do a test. Go to any Pizza Hut or Domino's, order wings. Someone who has digestive issues, have them eat it. The canola oil, the seed oils, what else they cook that crap in? Vegetable oil. That stuff disrupts and agitates your digestive system, your IG tract, your stomach, all that. But try to eat wings made in beef tallow, or cooked in coconut oil or avocado oil. Totally different outcome. You can rarely digest it. Plus, if the meat is organic, you will be nourished. All right, it will not toxify your body. So when you take the foods that nature gave us and you make it yourself, or you go to whole food sources, you will not have all those food additives, red 40 dyes, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, natural colorings and flavors that are toxic, preservatives that cause these diseases, that cause these ailments, that cause all of this chronic disease in our nation. That's what causes it. The extra stuff that they add to the foods that's not healthy at all. Eat the food in its clean version, in its clean, original form, and you won't have any of those ailments, any of those complications. So, number three thing you gotta, we have to implement alternative health products. I want to see, like, they want to describe this and recommend that and write your prescription for this, so they have customers for life. But herbs, stem cells, vitamins, between those three things, you can heal the entire body. I had a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, it can eventually turn into cancer. So I was frustrated. I lost weight. I'm 235 pounds. I went down to 213. I looked anorexic, had wrinkles all over my face. My stomach hurt. It was burning. My back hurt. I had back pains. My weight dropped. What else happened? I had no appetite. When you have a stomach ulcer, you can eat like 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of food and you feel full, as if you eat an entire meal, entire feast. It was crazy. Your energy is low. You got massive fatigue. So I read about it, how to naturally heal stomach ulcers. Cabbage juice. By the way, when you have a stomach ulcer, I read on foods that you can't eat that agitate it and make it worse. And I read up on foods that you are to eat to facilitate the digestive process so you can heal. And foods, when you have a stomach ulcer that you can eat, is rice, white rice, bananas, plantains, most cruciferous vegetables. The apple without the peel, because the peel has a lot of fiber, it agitates you until you heal your stomach ulcer lining. There's a whole list of foods: fatty fish, salmon, sardines. Give you no digestive issues and heal and soothe your stomach while you're going through a stomach ulcer. I did the research, looked up the natural remedies to heal my stomach ulcer, and I applied it. I actually ate those foods, guys. And the number one most powerful thing was cabbage juice. It said to drink 3 glasses of cabbage juice a day, spaced out evenly throughout the day. I got a cabbage, sliced it up, juiced it, strained it, and drank it. It said 3 times a day for 2.5 weeks, your stomach ulcer will heal. Guess what? I did that 3 times a day for 2.5 weeks. My stomach ulcer healed. My back pain went away. The acidic burning in my stomach went away. The weight came back. My mental fog went away. The fatigue was gone. My energy came back, and I got off those stomach acid blockers that my doctor was prescribing me. So we got to go back to the earth, guys. We have to go back to the earth. And as anyone who's skeptical, saying, "Oh, you need medicine, you need this," I'm not gonna listen to no bodybuilder on YouTube for healing. I did it. Look at me. Do I look pretty big to you right now? This is a guy that was 213 pounds, went down to 206. I looked anorexic, and the doctor wanted to give me acid blockers. I healed my stomach ulcer with cabbage juice. I watched my body transform back to its original form. All right, so we got to get away from these narratives that are just liars. We got to get away from the media that these liars are putting out that say you have to go get this or you got to pop these pills. You got to get away from it. All right. Number 4, RFK Jr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is attacking the water municipal system. And I will tell you guys, a lot of you guys can't stand the Republicans, but I checked all these damaging and toxic things in our infrastructure was kept in place by, oh my God, I hate to say it, it was kept in place by the Democratic pandering. It was kept in place by the Democratic policies. They wanted fluoride in our water for years. So it comes to every single house and every single kitchen faucet, every single bathroom faucet. But guys, get yourself a faucet, a filter for your kitchen faucet. Get yourself a filter for your bathroom shower, because they take out fluoride and chlorine and heavy metals. Get yourself a filter for a bathtub. They have them all. And stop cooking with tap water, because that has caused a myriad of diseases. Things that have been linked to that, things that have been linked to that, degenerative bone disease, rheumatoid arthritis, inflammation, eczema. Most people that have eczema, all you gotta do is change your shower filter. Get that chlorine out of your body, out of your skin. It's soaked and got absorbed into your organs and your brain. Just do that for 6 months and watch what happens to your eczema. Stop drinking tap water. Watch what happens to your eczema. Now, with that being said, there's so many damaging effects of chlorine in water. Women, your hair, your skin, your nails. Like I said, it gets absorbed into your body, into your organs. Once you get the tap water out of your life, once you stop cooking with tap water, you're going to You're going to see, and you're going to seem, feel, and look phenomenal. You're going to feel energetic. And RSJ Jr. is going to go there January 20th or 25th. In between those dates, they're going to try to implement legislation to get the tap water out of our municipal system. Boy, oh boy. Number 5, last one you saw at the beginning of the video, RFK Jr. was working out. He is an advocate of nutrition, an advocate of fitness as well. Not just nutrition and 5G concerns and inflammatory toxic food, but fitness and nutrition. Exercise, can't be patented by the medical community. So you have to really dive down deep and take advantage of all the things that can't be patented. They can't be patented. Anything herbal coming out of the ground, they can't patent it. So they're not going to market that. They're not going to try to, put hundreds of thousands of commercials on to get you to buy that chemical. My God, this chemical item product that can only treat your problem, but it will never heal it. They can't patent that. You can't patent me going to the gym and doing a back workout and doing cardio for 15-20 minutes. It's making my blood pressure go down, improve my cardiovascular, strength training, weight resistance training, building my muscles so the fat burning effect is amplified, so that the metabolic rate is implemented, the muscle mass. Muscle is the organ of longevity. Every precursor, everything, every marker in the human body is related to how much muscle mass you have. Even women should definitely resistance training, lift free weights, creatine, herbal supplements, roots, beets, sassafras. You got so many different things. Stem cells, turmeric, ginger, lemon pulp, lemon juice, garlic. These healing herbs, like all these things that we can make teas out of and detoxing roots and stuff, they don't want us to take. Well, that's the answer, guys. All right. And fitness combined with that will turn you into a new creature. Okay. And you don't need to take no prescriptions. Throw that prescription away. But that is my top 5 and the top 5. These aren't managed suggestions. All this stuff has been studied, case studies, and more. They've been studied and checked and thoroughly rechecked. All this stuff is factual. Nutrition works. All right. Don't let them turn you into a zombie. I want to thank you guys for all watching this video, and please like, please share, please subscribe. I had to do this while I was driving. My schedule was hella busy. I want to thank all you ladies. I want you ladies to watch this and share it with all your moms, daughters, and girlfriends. Seriously. Because there is an epidemic, obesity epidemic in America, especially with our ethnic women. 80% of African American women are obese. It's not shade, it's just facts. I want you guys to know the resources to have these solutions so you can reverse these conditions if you fall into this category. 80% of African American women are obese, and the obesity epidemic is so bad that even the other ethnicities are elevating from what they were, even though they were lower than the African American numbers. So it's real bad. They don't care about us, guys. Have self-love. Don't spend money on your car, your Jordans, your Birkin bags. Spend money on yourself first. Invest in self-care. Work out, your gym, your collagen. Go to Modir and check out the best source of collagen ever. Invest in yourself. All right. I love you guys. I'm out. Manny's Fitness Fortress. Booyah!